The Quantum Gardener. I stood in the middle of what was once a barren wasteland, now a thriving ecosystem of vibrant, quantum-enhanced flora. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the hum of life was palpable. This was my masterpiece, my redemption, and my revenge. I had returned home, not as the laughingstock of my family, but as a pioneer, a savior, and a force to be reckoned with. The gripping hook. I remember the day like it was yesterday. The boardroom was filled with the smug faces of my colleagues, their eyes gleaming with schadenfreude as they tore apart my presentation. Quantum botany? That's not science, it's fantasy, sneered Dr. Harold, the head of the research team. The room erupted in laughter, and I felt my heart shatter into a million pieces. My own family, who had been sitting in the back, looked at me with pity and shame. "You've embarrassed us for the last time," my father had said, his voice dripping with disappointment. That was the day I decided to leave, to prove them wrong, and to make them eat their words. The painful departure and relentless pursuit. I packed my bags that night, my heart heavy with the weight of their betrayal. I had dedicated my life to the field of quantum botany, a fusion of quantum physics and plant science that I believed could revolutionize agriculture. But to them, it was nothing more than pseudoscience, a pipe dream of a delusional girl. I left with nothing but my determination and a burning desire to prove them wrong. The journey was arduous, filled with countless setbacks and moments of doubt. I faced ridicule and rejection at every turn, but I refused to give up. I worked tirelessly, experimenting with quantum-enhanced seeds, developing new techniques, and pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. I spent sleepless nights in my lab, fueled by nothing but my unwavering belief in my vision. The arduous ascension and profound triumph years passed, and my relentless pursuit began to bear fruit. I transformed barren lands into lush, thriving ecosystems, using my quantum agricultural methods to solve food scarcity and ecological collapse. My work gained recognition, and I became a sought-after expert in the field. I was invited to speak at international conferences. My research published in prestigious journals, and my methods adopted by governments and organizations worldwide. But the sweetest moment of triumph was yet to come. I had returned home, to the place where it all began, to show them what I had become. I had invited my family to witness the unveiling of my latest project, a sprawling quantum garden that was a testament to my years of hard work and dedication. The cathartic return and poetic justice. As I stood in the middle of the garden, I saw the looks of shock and disbelief on their faces. My father, who had once called me a disgrace, was speechless, his eyes wide with awe. My mother, who had once begged me to give up my ridiculous dream, was in tears, her hand covering her mouth in disbelief. My colleagues, who had once laughed at my ideas, were standing in stunned silence, their faces pale with shame. I walked up to my father, my voice steady and calm. "Do you remember what you said to me all those years ago?" I asked, my eyes locked onto his. He nodded, his face flushed with embarrassment. "You were wrong," I said, my voice soft but firm. "Quantum botany is not pseudoscience. It's the future, and I am at the forefront of it." I turned to the rest of the crowd, my voice rising with pride. "This garden is a testament to the power of belief, of determination, and of the relentless pursuit of a dream. It is a testament to the fact that even when the world tells you that you are wrong, that you are foolish, that you are a disgrace, you must never give up. You must never let their doubts and their derision extinguish the flame of your dreams." As I spoke, I saw the looks of admiration and respect on the faces of the crowd. They had come to witness a spectacle, but they had witnessed something far greater. They had witnessed the triumph of the human spirit, the power of belief, and the sweet taste of poetic justice. the insightful ending. In the end, it wasn't about the money, the fame, or the recognition. It was about the look on my father's face, the tears in my mother's eyes, and the respect in the eyes of those who had once doubted me. It was about the knowledge that I had proven them wrong, that I had turned their derision into my fuel, and that I had emerged victorious. As I stood there, surrounded by the vibrant quantum-enhanced flora, I knew that I had found my true calling. I was not just a quantum botanist. I was a pioneer, a visionary, and a force for change. And I would continue to push the boundaries of what was thought possible, to inspire others to dream big, and to never, ever give up. For in the end, the sweetest revenge is not the humiliation of your detractors, but the knowledge that you have become the person you always dreamed of being. And that, my friends, is a feeling like no other.